Hi, guys. Today we're going to talk about acceptance of your present state. Do you know what I find is accepting you are struggling is one of the key things to understanding where you are and where you're going to go. It's you're accepting, you're understanding that your feelings are there and present without judgment. It's a part of the process. It removes that denial and you can see your challenges clearly. Now, how can I get into that state of acceptance? Acceptance doesn't mean resignation or just being compliant. It's about acknowledging the reality of that is without judgment or resistance. By accepting, you can see your challenges more clearly, you can respond to them more effectively. You are then not just staying in a corner and isolating yourself. You're going, yes, I am struggling. I am being present, and I understand that this is what I'm facing right now. So the role of denial is a common defense mechanism that helps us avoid confronting difficult or painful realities. However, denial always also prevents us from addressing our problems effectively. In this part, we'll explore this role of denial, its impact, how acceptance can help to overcome it. So, what is SWOT? It is a self reflective exercise, and I did say in the last video I was going to give you one. It's for our personal strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, I will then explain further how to do this exercise at the end of this PowerPoint presentation. Why is living with anxiety so hard? While you're living with anxiety and panic attacks, it is a terrifying experience because it can be a lifelong burden to you and to the people you're with. Research and information and evidence illustrates that once you awaken your awareness, then you will begin to understand how they impact you and your body and your life. Once you know this, you can start making better and different decisions. You'll be able to make choices and create a change that you desire so that you can live your life with vitality, with calm, with happiness. Seeking support is also a vital strategy that you can use once you understand this change. Now, athletes have coaches to help them. So you have me to guide you through this. There are lots and lots of tools that I'm going to give you, and lots of there are present. But the important part about going to a program is it's that accountability. Are you being accountable at doing the work? Are you then jumping on calls and then you have that supportive network? How you're going to deal with these old emotions, these physical symptoms when they dare to raise their ugly head again. Stop is another technique I'm going to teach you to cultivate that acceptance. That is like a mindful observation of your thoughts, your feelings, your sensations. They arise without trying to change or judge them. Stop's one of those techniques. It's like a self compassion practice that involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you're struggling or facing challenges. So it's time you started to acknowledge those feelings without judgment. They're the key aspect of your acceptance, learning to acknowledge that feeling. Labeling your feelings as good or bad is natural. We strive to simply not only notice our feelings, but during mindfulness, we learn how not to attach them. So, we discuss these techniques to help you observe your emotions with impartiality to lessen that impact and make them easier to manage. Acceptance also involves embracing your imperfections and your limitations. It's about recognizing that nobody's perfect and it's okay to make mistakes. By accepting them, you will then be kinder to yourself and not put so much pressure on yourself. The part of acceptance is transformational when you learn to use it effectively. It creates a profound shift in your mindset, it can help reduce stress, improve your well-being, and enhance your ability to focus on your challenges. It creates a solid foundation of building effective strategies to manage your challenges, improve your quality of life. You will then understand why it's crucial to incorporate this into your everyday life. And acceptance is a journey, not a destination, but continuous practice and growth. So, what's Andrea's learning alerts? Acceptance. Don't deny that you're struggling. Use SWOT as a reflective exercise. You can consciously transform your mind to create positive coping strategies. Use stop technique to treat yourself with kindness. So let's go to SWOT first. Now, what is SWOT? It's your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, and your threats. Now, understanding SWOT will help you reflect on those personal strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, use this to identify them in your personal life and your professional life, wherever. Write down at least three personal strengths that you have. You everybody has them, so don't tell me you don't. Yes, you do, and then you should write them down. Then write down three personal weaknesses that you feel you have. Then write down three opportunities that exist for you to make changes. You know, external factors, new things that you can do, and threats. Describe at least three threats that you have faced that can harm you or create the challenges. And so, using the SWOT analysis, when you write this down and you use each strength, improve on each weakness, you exploit each opportunity and defend, it creates a, a formula for you. And explain why do you consider these three as, so identify from all of this three things you identify as challenges, and I'd like you to write it down. Now, the next is your stop worksheet. I'm sure you've heard it in lots of places, but I'm going to say it again. The minute you face negative thoughts, I'd like you to take a step back and put your hand out and say, stop. Just stop. I don't need this right now. I don't need this running in my life. Take a breath, count from 7 out 11. So observe those feelings and images. What are you thinking? What are your physical sensations in your body? Where is that focus of your attention? Now pull back and get some perspective. Just visualize you're the therapist and you're looking down at yourself and you're giving yourself, like, how would somebody else see this? So what is the meaning of this? What is happening? What are the consequences of it? And then practice what works, because when you practice what works, it really helps, because that really really works to your advantage. So thank you for watching, and I'd like you to go on to the next video and let's continue. Bye.